What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, and you are jumping in our time machine as we cover the Attitude Years Season 3. We have Season 1 covering December 97 to December 98, Season 2 covering January 99 to December 99, and now we are currently on Season 3. We're on Raw Is War from June 5th, 2000, live in Rochester, New York. And Triple H has now three number one contenders for the WWF title. Vince McMahon says backstage to the McMahon Helmsley faction that if people listened to him, they wouldn't be in this mess. That's when WWF Champion Triple H and Women's Champion Stephanie McMahon Helmsley come out. Triple H has never before in the history of the WWF has this title meant so much to everyone. The competition turns me on, but big egos turn me off. People have said maybe I have a huge ego. I should have the biggest ego in the planet, but I don't. The biggest ego in this planet is Vince McMahon. That's when Vince comes out. Vince says, I believe in the law of nature. If you're thinking it's your time, you're wrong. You're pretty damn good, but the best thing you've ever done in your career is marrying my daughter. I made you and I could break you. Triple H says, you might have made me, but the monster will take over. Vince takes off his shirt. Triple H and Vince push each other. Shane tries to get between them to relax. Shane says, your egos are out of control. I'm the giant killer. I don't even have this big of an ego. The three of them brawl. Stephanie slaps all three of them, and then The Rock comes out. Rock says, I see three of the biggest pieces of monkey crap being slapped around by a $2 slut. I want my shot at the title tonight. Kane comes out. Kane says, Rock, you got it all wrong. I'm the number one contender, and I want my shot. The Undertaker then comes out. Taker says, I don't think I've seen so many assholes gathered in the same place. Tonight, I want my shot. Vince says, tonight, we will see a three-way for the number one contendership. The winner will fight Triple H for the WWF title tonight. So as the McMahon Helmsley faction is imploding, we've got Undertaker taking on Kane and The Rock. Winner faces Triple H in the main event for the title. We have a six-man tag up next, Val Venis and T&A with Trish Stratus defeat Rikishi and the WWF Tag Team Champions Too Cool after Grandmaster Sexay hits Test with Trish's boot, but Val hits Grandmaster Sexay with the tag team title belt, and Val and T&A get the victory. After Trish slaps Rikishi, but then Rikishi grabs Trish and gives her the stink face, and I'm sure Trish wants to wash off her face quickly after that. We then get a King qualifying match. Intercontinental champion Chris Benoit defeats Road Dogg with X-Pac and Tori. The Dudley Boys come out and distract DX. Benoit lands a German suplex bridge, and Benoit defeats Road Dogg. After Bubba Ray Dudley grabs Tori, but X-Pac low blows Bubba Ray and runs off. So as the Dudleys get some kind of revenge on DX by not allowing Road Dogg to advance in the King of the Ring tournament, DX is able to hold on to Tori and get away. We see Crash Holly battling Pat Patterson backstage, thinking it's Gerald Brisco. Holly comes out to the ring and calls out Brisco for a match. And then we have hardcore champion Gerald Brisco defending against Crash Holly. Pat Patterson runs out, but Crash uses Pat's poop-stained underwear on Gerald Brisco's head. Brisco falls on top of Crash Holly, and then Pat Patterson jumps on top of Brisco, so they both pin Crash, but Gerald Brisco retains the Hardcore Championship. Funny stuff here, especially with Pat Patterson's shit-stained underwear. WWF Champion Triple H comes out to get a good look at this triple threat number one contenders match as Kane battles The Rock and The Undertaker. During the match, Triple H hits The Undertaker in the back with his steel chair, and then Triple H hits Kane with a chair, allowing The Rock to land a rock bottom to Kane, and The Rock advances to the main event with some help from Triple H. But after the match, Triple H lays out The Rock with a steel chair shot. So Triple H trying to get rid of all of his number one contenders in one outing here. We see the Godfather and WWF Light Heavyweight Champion Dean Malenko teaming up against Chyna and the European Champion Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. Dean hip tosses Eddie into the hose, and Chyna yells at Eddie, but Eddie is able to roll up Dean Malenko, and Eddie and Chyna get the victory here. Good to see Chyna on on Raw here tonight. We have another qualifying match. Hardcore Holly defeats Faarooq after landing a sit-out suplex. Hardcore Holly will move on to the King of the Ring tournament. We then see Kurt Angle, Edge, and Christian defeat Chris Jericho and the Dudley Boys after Angle hits Bubba with an Olympic Slam. After Jericho puts Kurt Angle on the walls of Jericho, and the Dudley Boys hit a 3D to Kurt Angle through a table, and Angle is not having a fun night here on Raw Is War. Next up, we see the Hardy Boys taking on Bull Buchanan, the Big Boss Man. Jeff Hardy swantons Bull Buchanan to get the victory. After Bull pushes the Big Boss Man, and Big Boss Man attacks Bull Buchanan in the back with a nightstick. So clearly, Boss Man and Bull Buchanan's tag teaming days are over. Women's champion Stephanie gets confronted by Jacqueline and Ivory backstage. Stephanie says on SmackDown there will be a battle royal, and the winner will face her for the women's championship. Finally, Stephanie will defend that title. She's had it since March, and she hasn't done anything with it. And we've made it to our main event here on Raw Is War, The Rock versus WWF Champion Triple H. During the match, X-Pac runs out and pulls the referee out of the ring after Rock lands a people's elbow. Rock accidentally hits the referee and lands a DDT to Triple H. DX, Gerald, Brisco, Pat Patterson, Biz, and Shane all attack The Rock. That's when The Undertaker and Kane come out. Kane chokeslams Triple H. Undertaker chokeslams The Rock after The Rock accidentally hits him with a steel chair. Triple H pins The Rock, and Triple H retains the WWF Championship after some help from The Undertaker. You know, Rock is accidentally hitting people. Undertaker is hitting people, and this team of The Rock, Undertaker, and Kane right now, number one contenders. They've lost all of that. Triple H retains, and they got outsmarted by the McMahon Helmsley faction here on Raw Is War. Our next show that we're going to be covering is SmackDown from June 8th, live in Buffalo, New York. Then we've got a couple more Raws and SmackDowns to go until we hit the King of the Ring. Excited for that. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube to stay notified. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.